What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC. How are you guys doing today? Reggae Boys fans, how are you guys doing today? Future look bright for the Reggae Boys football, but I have a special guest on the channel, Simon Preston. Talent speak for itself. How are you doing, my brother? Welcome.
Sir Ryan, how everything, my boss? Thanks for having me again. Really appreciate it. Hope you and the family doing well. And man, it's always a pleasure talking football or any topic really with you. Challenging week, but we're there. We're still staying strong, isn't it?
Definitely. I'm happy at this moment doing a few exercise outside.
Mm.
Not getting too hot yet, but I still try to, thief a little bit outside because we
Yeah.
have to get the body in condition because the Gold Cup is coming up for the Reggae Boys and we have to be fit to cover every single game, especially doing watch along too. So I hope you tune in and ready for that. Some of these were coming up for the Reggae Boys.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting. You never know with so much that is happening now, and players can get injured, get suspension, and you might get a call. Tapper might say, Ryan, LFC, we need a centre forward. So you never know. You never know. Things can go on. Anything can happen. I'm not hearing your audio, but I hope so you can hear me, but I'm not hearing your audio.
Yeah, you hearing me now?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that better.
Alright, sorry about that. But yeah,
Yeah,
the future look bright. The future look bright for the Reggae Boys and player every single body come together now and we know we have a little bit more hiccup to go over, but at this moment every player signed a contract and we're ready to play some ball and see Blakey doing some very good performance in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Shaman Nicholson not doing too bad. Andre Gray right back up in the Premier League for Watford. How you feel about Andre Gray in the Reggae Boy shirt?
trust me, to see the work that our players have been doing, it's just fantastic. To see Andre Gray in the black, gold, and green of Jamaica, and the same of Watford, and he's been such a pivotal role to the Watford team this season. Just to see another Yardie back in the Premier League is an outstanding feeling, and I'm excited about this sort of prospect. You spoke about Andre Blake, 7 saves for Philadelphia Union in the CONCACAF Champions League, basically 1 foot in the semi-finals, and you know how much that would mean for us too. Because if you win the CONCACAF Champions League, qualify for FIFA Club World Cup, and a Jamaican has never played in the FIFA Club World Cup before. So it would be nice to see Corey Burke and Andre Blake there at the end of this year. So a couple more games, and you never know what can happen. So we spoke about Gray, we spoke about Blake, Jamal Lowe, the man on fire with Swansea, the man on absolute fire. Honestly, it's just amazing.
And this is the right time to the player them get in form for the right time to play in the Gold Cup. And it's just a blessing right now for the Reggae Boys national team. And I hear a lot of news that America and Mexico not will bring their strong team to the Gold Cup. They're taking this Gold Cup lightly. Listen, you guys better be careful because we're coming for that Gold Cup. We have the squad, we have the team, we have everything at this moment to challenge the Mexico and the United States for this Gold Cup. And especially recent time in the last couple of Gold Cup, Jamaica would have meet Mexico or the United States in the semi-final or the quarter-final. This time, the only time we're going to meet the United States or the Mexican team unless we meet them in the final, and that's a good look, Simon.
Absolutely. You see, the Americans and the Mexicans, they want to rotate to look at new faces to see how they can be able to, get their final 23, 26 for the World Cup qualifying. So if they want to do that, it's on them. Whatever, let's ensure that we get our best team as possible on the pitch for the World Cup so we can get that trophy that we've never won before. I certainly think it's a genuine opportunity for us to go out there and win it. The talent is there. That is not a question mark at all. The ability, the talent is there. It's how we're going to ensure that every 3 days we deliver a performance that is capable and worthy. So we're going to need rotation, we're going to need depth. And once all of those elements tie together, then we could have a World Cup to remember for a very long time. So it's exciting times, as you rightfully said.
And it's good. It's good we have a 30-man squad because, as I said, is pandemic, is corona, anything can happen. We're going to need 30 play, at least 30 big squad, and that's going to be great. I hear that it's going to be what 30-man squad when it reach the World Cup qualify. That's good because anything COVID player can get injured. So the best player it make a big difference more than you have a 25-man squad or a 22. You have 30-man squad and the quality coming out of Jamaica at this moment, it's good. It's good. With the local player, with the English based player, they play them in the MLS, it's good.
Absolutely, you're right. And there's a, it's possible that we could have moved from 3 subs to 5 subs as well. So more of those in the squad will get an opportunity to take the field, and I think that will be of benefit to Jamaica as well. Bearing in mind the attacking options we have, even the midfield options as well. So we'll never be in a scenario where
Just a
we do
second.
have a lot of quality. Yeah,
Can I hear you talk again? Let's go again.
you can hear me now. I hope that's better. I hope you can hear me. I'm
No,
speaking right now.
it's like it's like being nice.
No,
Just
nice. Same way. Let's
yeah,
see.
like
Let
just
me
come
see.
out and come back in a little bit.
All right, no problem. I'll try that. All right.
Yes, guys. Simon Preston sorting out him connection. I want you guys to hear Simon Preston very well. And as I said, it's a good look for the Reggae Boys. It's a good look. And I don't want fans, excuse me, I don't I don't want fans to underestimate this Reggae Boys team. We have some good quality player. Quality. We're going to give the United States and Mexico a lot of problem. Let's try get back Simon in.
Yes, General. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, still a little bit, but continuous here.
Yeah, I was saying as it relates to the different subs that we're going to move from 3 to 5. So the element here is that it's an opportunity for us to get more persons involved on the pitch. Nil all, 89 minutes, 3 subs use. You bring on another centre forward, another central midfield, and that could be the difference for the goal. If you're still hearing the same issues, you let me know. We try that again. But as it relates to your question, there's absolutely no reason why we shouldn't have confidence going into the World Cup. Honestly.
Definitely. But guys, we're going to talk about cheap player at this moment. But the first player we're going to talk about to know what's the deal or what's the situation with Nathan Redmond at this moment. How you feel about Nathan Redmond? A lot of people say him in the process to get him Jamaican passport. We has been hunting down this player for a long time, and you're going to add quality and depth if we can get Nathan Redmond over the line.
Yes, so with Nathan, a lot of people got excited based on this music that he was in last summer, and he was holding up the Jamaican flag in the air and partying with it and everything like that. So that got everybody quite excited. The deal essentially is that he wants to play for us. I'm not sure about some of the reports that we've seen locally, but the one he wants to play for Jamaica. But what hasn't happened, which he wants to happen, is a meeting.
Simon, just a second. Just a
Yeah.
second. Both of us going to leave and come back in. So let's leave and come back in.
All right, no problem.
Yes, guys, a little bit of technical problem on Simon Preston side. Let us we can get back Simon inside.
Yes, General, I can hear you.
Yes, Simon, much better. Much
Oh,
better. Nothing from your side now. Go for it now.
yeah, man. So Nathan Redmond, the reason he wants to play for Jamaica, but before that can happen, he wants to sit down with Dalton Wint, Michael Ricketts, Roy Simpson, and Tapper. That's exactly what Redmond wants. Why? Because he wants to know what the role in the program would be. He doesn't want to come here and play right back or left back. He wants to come here and play his most natural position. So that's the reason in the setup. So it's really back to the JFF to reach out to the player to sit down and talk. And it's not rocket science really. You pick up the phone, you make a phone call, you make a link, arrange a time, date. Just like you and I speak every day and we arrange a time, a date for videos. It's not hard, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And he's a quality player. He has proven that he has been playing the English Premier League for he played for Norwich, he played
Yeah.
for Southampton almost 5 years now. When you look at him number, every now and then he will put up a 1 goal or assist in every 3 games. He's a very good player and he's very young. He's very young. He's very young. Not coming in when he's at 30 or 31. He's still in him 20s. So he can add a lot of great things to this Jamaican team. And who knows to see Nathan Redmond, Leon Bailey, Bobby Reed. Oh my God. It's a good look. It's
It's
a
a good
good look. And, you know, but yes, viewers, let me know your thought down in the comment section on Nathan Redmond. But let's move on to the next player, the Everton centre back, Mason Holgate. What's the situation with Mason Holgate at this moment? Still waiting for England? Still think him have a chance to play for England? Come on, come home, brother.
Oh boy, I tell you. I'm sure you'd have seen on my channel recently, I interviewed a Jamaican who's working as a journalist over in England, Crystal
Yeah,
Davis.
Crystal Davis.
Yeah, Talawa TV. Yeah, brilliant, brilliant young lady, intelligent and everything like that. So she had the chance to interview Mason Holgate after one of Everton matches, and Mason said that he would be open to the opportunity to play for Jamaica. What I understand is if Mason Holgate doesn't make the plane for England at the Euros, then he'll give the black, green, and gold a chance. So that's the situation with Mason Holgate. And if I'm being completely honest with you, unless there's an injury to a Harry Maguire, I honestly don't see Mason Holgate getting a call up, to be honest with you. You have Harry Maguire, you talk about John Stones. Joe Gomez is from Liverpool is going to get back in the thick of things soon. Connor Cody, Tyrone Mings. The pecking order for Mason Holgate to come in, I think it's still difficult. So, and with a man that is closing on his mid 20s, Southgate is not really the type of individual to cap players late in their career. So that's why I think that for Mason Holgate and England, I think that dream is like a 1% chance of happening. So that's why I think it's time for him to consider coming for Jamaica, man. It's the time. It's time because he's not going to get even a look in for England. Come on, Mason. Come home. You want some ackee and saltfish? No problem.
Yeah, that's true because when I look at Joe Gomez, when I look at some of the defender them in front of Mason Holgate, they
Mhm.
are very young. They are very young and they're playing for top clubs. So this is why you shouldn't even wait next 2, 3 years. Next 2 years from now, I'm going to be 26. You need to play international football, especially when you play in England. When you're
Mhm.
negotiating on a new deal, you're an international football, especially when you retire, you have that on your CV to get a sponsorship or whatever you need to get. International football is very important. And if we can get him, it's a good. He just need to come home. Just give your future. Look at the type of player. We have Leon Bailey, we have a Bobby Reed, we have Ravel Morrison, we have Shamal Nichols, we have Michael Antony up front, we have Andre Blake, we have also when you look at the back, we have Cameron Lawrence, full of experience playing Belgium League. When you look at Damian Lowe, very good player. And when you look at the new centre back who play for Reading,
Yeah,
captain
yeah, yeah,
Leon Moore, very good. The future bright. Come home. Don't waste your time. And England, come home. We are in the country and the hub. We have a great chance to qualify for the World Cup. So that's all I have to say. Just come home. Just come home and just play for the Reggae Boys. Fans, let me know your thought down in the comment section. What do you guys think? And if he come, want to know you guys partnership, who would you partner with him?
yeah.
Difficult, difficult, but
And just before you wrap up, we have one more player to talk about, and that is none other than the man on farm at Brentford,
yeah,
Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney,
The
very
man that
good player.
plays goal for fun. Yeah.
Yeah, over 30 goal, just win an award, best player in the championship. Arsenal linked to him. What he waiting at? When you look at the forward line for England, it's difficult to get in this team. Very difficult. Harry Kane ahead of you. Harry Kane
Mhm.
still is young. Calvin Lewin in front of you is still very young. You have Sterling can play that false nine. You have
Right.
the one to play for Aston Villa. What's his name
Yeah.
again?
Ollie Watkins.
Ali Wack will score Achikan Liverpool. So it's very difficult for you, bro. Why are you waiting on? Come and play for the Reggae Boys. We have everything at this moment to challenge the Mexico and the US. We can win the Gold Cup. We can play in the next World Cup. So he's an excellent player, scoring a lot of goals for Brentford in the championship at this moment. I know you focus on your team at this moment because you guys still have a chance to come in the Premier League in the playoff. And Arsenal linked to you, have a lot of big club linked to you. And just come on, man.
Yeah, you said it right there, because the his focus and everything like that, as it really could be Tony and Ethan Pinnock of Brentford versus Jamal and Swansea in the playoff final. Can you imagine that? And that would mean basically at one Jamaican getting promoted next season. 'Cause that could be the championship playoff final. That's something to look forward to. So I would say after that playoff final, we'll get a clearer picture of where Tony is headed.
Definitely. And as I said, a lot of Jamaican player at this moment coming up in the Premier League. The more we can get more Reggae Boys player in the Premier League, that's going to open up more light on the Jamaican national team. Player can get more contract. If we qualify for the World Cup, we want at least after 2022 World Cup, we want at least in the top 36 team, 35 team in the world. That's where the Reggae Boys should at least rank at this moment because a lot of team in the top 35 or the top 40. Jamaica better than a lot of these teams. If we play Scotland tomorrow, we can put a very good team together and give them a very good fight, Simon. So that's the aim. Theodore Whitmore should aim for at least top 40 to get more Reggae Boys player going in England and play in the English Premier League. The more we can get some of these players going in the English Premier League, the better to open up other opportunity for other Reggae Boys player.
Definitely, definitely, Virgin. That's exactly how it should be. And the longer that we can stay in that top 40, top 50 in the rankings, other markets you're going to see start to open up. Not only the England, the Belgium, the Switzerlands, the Germanys, the Spains. More markets will tend to open up, and much, it wouldn't be restricted to North America, USL, MLS, Asia. So it gives other players an opportunity to strive. And that's what we want to say. We want competition for places. You don't want to predict an 11 and you know exactly what's going to happen. You want headache for Tapa and the coaching staff when they're picking the 11. You want competition for places, and that's how it's going to really better the team because that player can drive another one to another level in their performances. That's what we want as individuals.
Definitely, definitely. And we should at least look into the market in Dubai, because team on the up they're spending a lot of money. I think Jamaican player need to look there too. Not only the MLS. Look at this country where the football is on the up and they're willing to spend money to better them team and stuff. But as I said, Simon, the future look bright. We're just looking forward to see the Gold Cup. How many months away from the Gold Cup? 2 or 3 more months away from the Gold Cup.
Yeah, the Gold Cup is July 10 to August 1, and World Cup qualifiers are September. So literally right around the corner.
Yeah,
We have, yeah, Costa Rica and Suriname in our group, and we'll just wait to see who will be the last qualifier. So time is really ramping up.
definitely. Especially as I said, right after we play the Gold Cup tournament, we're going to play World Cup qualifier in almost September. So if we can at least Theodore Whitmore, what I want you to do, at least in the Gold Cup, I don't know how many players you can bring to the Gold Cup. It's what, 25 or 30? They have it at this moment, are you not sure yet?
The interview I did with the CONCACAF president, they said they're trying to move it from 23 to 30. So an approval should be given sometime in May. But I expect it to be approved, especially with the pandemic and everything. So 30.
So if we have 30, I think we should stick with that 30. The same team that the 30-man squad will go to the Gold Cup with, play
Yeah.
together, they have time together. So when it come a month, especially if we continue and do well in the Gold Cup, we can end up reach a final. So by the time the tournament should done is August. So we can have a lot of training together, the player them know them together, and then we have a month after to play in the Gold Cup. I think that's the aim Theodore Whitmore and the Federation to think about. Don't mix it up. Don't call up no more other player after the Gold Cup. Depends if a player out there we can make the impact, like a
Yeah.
Mason Holgate or one of these players can make the impact for the Jamaican national team.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ryan. You see, if he's an individual or a player that you know is going to be a regular in the team, going to be part of the starting 11, an impact, an X factor, then fine. I agree with you there. Absolutely, 100%. If it's a scenario where a player is still waiting on his passport, like if Antonio don't get it yet, then fine. All right. If Kemar Roof don't get it, fine. Other than those two, really, you don't want to implement 5, 6, 10 more new faces for the qualifiers. So I'm on the same page with you where that is concerned. I'll still wait on Roof and Antonio, but other than that, honestly, we don't really need any more new faces for the qualifiers, really.
Definitely, and more Roof that Kevin Roof that play for Scotland will
Rangers,
win the
yeah.
Rangers that win
Mhm.
the Rangers League. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think he's a very good player, he's a quality, and this is what I'm talking about, Simon. Player coming home when they're in their 20. For the last decade, we have been player coming in their 30s. It's very important at this moment to see more player come in their 20. That means they have a 10 year they can play for the Reggae Boys and national team. Like
Exactly.
young Mariapa, one of my favorite Jamaican players. So
Yeah.
Mariapa come very early, have 50 cap, 50 cap. Cameron Lyons have 50 cap. So these
Mhm.
players have a lot of experience, and it's good to see we're going to mix some of the English based player with what we have, with some of the experienced player we have in the camp. And it's a good band, and just hope for the best and the thing for the Reggae Boys. What's your last say before we wrap up?
Guys, honestly, there's a lot of reason to be optimistic, excited about the summer. Hang on, it's going to be a roller coaster, but I promise you it's going to be a roller coaster of excitement and happiness for the Reggae Boys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Ryan is doing a fantastic job. Decent human being, and trust me, knows more to life than just about football and sports, honestly. If you want life lessons, life advice, this is the man to come to as well.
Definitely for that great advice. And for you, bro, continue doing the great job, Bridging. Inspire a lot of other Jamaican YouTube. As we say, use the first, use the founder, use the father for people like me, coaches, Dex, Formula Sports. We look up to you and continue doing the great work you're doing, man, because when you ever talk about a player, we can definitely go and make a video and talk about that player because we understand that you're credible. So when we have someone in the park, we're credible. Anything you said, we respond to that, you know? So it's a great look, continue with the journey and continue come with some more great interviews. So guys, look out. I have a few interview coming up. I'm not going to say them, but look out. Keep look out. Me and Simon Preston will definitely wrap up one. This is one of our biggest one we're going to wrap up. So we're looking forward to see that one next week. Hopefully it come true. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you share the video. Get the message. Jamaican vlogger, we here to stay and bring you guys the best of the best for the Reggae Boys. Future is looking bright. 2022 World Cup, Gold Cup. We need to win that competition. Until next time, from your boy Ryan LFC and Simon Preston, we like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.